Hello everyone. My phone doesn't have that much of battery. Again, I don't take care of my mobile phone properly, but let's get started. We are in limited time. That's not what I'm saying. Nobody likes losing. Show me a happy loser, and I will show you a loser. Said Darvish that it's a Texans attitude toward risks, reward, and failure I am talking about. It's how they handle life. They live in big, they live it big, not like most of the people around here. Living like roaches when it comes to money, terrified that someone will shine a light on them, and whimpering when the grocery clerk short changes them a quarter. It then went on. What I like the best is the Texas attitude. They are proud when they win and they brag when they lose. Texans have a saying: if you are going to go broke, go big. If you don't want to admit you went broke over a duplex, you don't want to admit you went broke over a duplex. He constantly told Mike and me that the greatest reason for lack of financial success was because most people played it safe. People are so afraid of losing that they lose, were his words. Frank Trankson's one times great NFL quarterback says it is still another way. Winning means being unafraid to lose. In my own life, I have noticed that winning usually follows losing. Before I have finally learned to ride a bike, I first fell down many times. I never met a golfer who has never lost a golf ball. I have never met people who have fallen in love who have never had their heart broken. And I have never met someone rich who has never lost money. So, for most people, the reason they don't win financially is because the pain of losing money is far greater than the joy of being rich. Another saying in Texas is everyone wants to go to heaven, but no one wants to die. Most people dream of being rich but are terrified of losing money, so they never get to heaven. Rich Dad used to tell Mike and me stories about his trips to Texas. If you really want to learn the attitude of how to handle risks, losing, and failure, go to San Antonio and visit the Emilio. The Amo is a great story of a brave people who choose to fight knowing there was no hope of success. They choose to die instead of surrendering. It's an inspiring story, worth of story. Nothing less, it's still a tragic military defeat. They got their butts kicked. So how to Texans handle failure? They still shout. Remember the ammo? Sorry if I am butchering its name. I want to respect it, but my pronunciation is not that good. Still, if you are a Texans, please forgive me for not pronouncing it well. Mike and I heard this story a lot. He always told us this story when he was about to go into a big deal and he was nervous. After he had done all of his due diligence, it was time to put up or sort up. He told us this story. Every time he was afraid of making a mistake or losing money, he told this story. It gave him strength, for it reminded him that he could always turn a financial loss into a financial win. This dad knew that failure would only make him stronger and smarter. It's not that he wanted to lose, he just knew who he was and how he would take a loss. He would take a loss and make it a win. That's what made him a winner and others loser. It gave him the courage to cross the line when others backed out. That's why I like Texans so much, he would say. They took a great failure and turned it into inspiration as well as tourist destination that makes them millions. Inspiration. Inspiration. But probably this word that means the most to me today are these Texas town body their failures. Why am I afraid. I'm just 18 year. I can do a lot of things. Why am why am I afraid to move? That's the all. That's the what is happening. My mind is going foggy. I don't know. But let's leave it at that. I don't have that much to talk about. And goodbye. I'll see you tomorrow. I think I would post tomorrow morning also. It will be just a little video of me only speaking and speaking about some topics that I am planning on practicing my speaking test, and I need to do from today onwards, but tomorrow never comes. So that's it for today. See you tomorrow. Goodbye.